Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Our next conversation is focusing on Chandramuki, the story of the courtesans. It is a ballet tribute to the courtesans of Kathak. And joining us this morning is company director and choreographer Veejhi Seeramlal. I've got it correct this time.
Yes, you did.
There we go. How are you this morning?
I am great, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you with us on the show. I can only imagine how busy you are because these productions take time.
A lot of time, a lot of planning.
Yeah.
And a lot of hard work.
Mm-hmm. I'm really looking forward to hearing a little bit more about that hard work. I mean, you, of course, are no stranger to the arena, as you just mentioned. This is your fourth production, but this is the first production of Chandramuki.
Yes.
So what inspired this?
In the Kathak repertoire, we are known for different performances. Mostly you would find us in the temples, or you would find us in the courts. But there's also a side of Kathak that is not really dealt with, and that is the courtesans. It's a part of history when the Mughals invaded India. And from the courtesans, because of their influence on society and their clientele, they also produced a lot of positive that eventually got faded off when the British came into power into India. Now, I have always had a fascination about the expression of dance. And the courtesans normally use mudras or poetry. So whatever sound that they did, they would interpret it through dance, using features of their hands, through expression of their eyes, and obviously they will use their technique, dance, Kathak technique, with spins and footwork and so on. But they're actually telling a story, whatever it is, may it be one of betrayal, one of romance, and just one of general happiness. So Chandramuki is a young girl whose name is Chandani, who was kidnapped from her home and taken into the house of the courtesans. So she was sold. Then from there, her training became something she never wanted. However, she adapted to it. And as years go by, she is now known as Chandramuki.
Veejhi, what would you say was the biggest challenge in bringing this story to the stage?
The biggest challenge is actually getting the cast to come together to learn the choreography. Our youths, and I am working with a lot of young people, you know, I've realized that long ago we would just do one extracurricular activity. They have 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So to get them together. However, using the youths, it's always a joy because each one of them bring their own special essence to the dance.
Now, it's interesting because you've also chosen to focus on a piece of history that may have just been sort of swept aside or lost as time went on. Have you seen the younger generation who are taking part really sort of come to accept and understand a little bit more of what they're representing and the story that they're telling?
Yes. Actually, the storyline, which I created myself after doing my research, the first thing I had to do was sit the cast down and explain to them what they were going to do. Because, again, it's taboo.
Yeah.
Courtesans are known for the extracurricular activities, but we did not want to cross that line. So I told them, listen, we are courtesans, but we are only entertainers in the royal courts. We're dealing with millionaires and ministers and so on. So let's work that way. And they adapted quite well after understanding the script. And the joy of the dancers, it's amazing. Because our Chandramukhi is very young. And she's also someone who is very quiet. But I'm amazed to see her expressions and how she's relating to a Nawab or a king.
Yeah.
You know, it's something, you know, you don't see them communicating like that, but without words, they can share love with each other. They can share anguish, heartbreak. So again, the young people really and truly adapt, and they bring a joy.
And this is the joy, of course, we're going to be staying on
Of
stage.
course, yes.
But before we get a little bit more into the details, let's speak about the role of the Kathak, the music and the choreography. How does it play a part in this?
Okay, so the Kathak technique, that style of dance obviously is North Indian. It's one of the styles that we have present in Trinidad and Tobago. And Dr. Balkaran Singh, we have to thank him for bringing it to the highlight of Trinidad and Tobago. He's also my guru as well. And from there, Kathak has been alive and pertaining to the Chandramukhi Ballet. Every sound that I have chosen represents two things. One, the Kathak repertoire in every form, whether it is a pure technique piece or it's an interpretation or using abhinaya or facial expressions. And also too, we have the great impact of what it was then in that Mughal era and how we could move it forward. So it's not, I know I chose music from in the 60s and the 70s. However, I believe the audience will be able to grasp and communicate with it.
You know, before we get to the details of the event itself, there's a lot of time and dedication that went into this. I can tell by the way you speak, what you've elected, the rehearsals, even what we saw, of course, on screen. But how long did it take for you to actually pull all of this together from inception to now?
I actually started in January.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
January. But the actual choreography started in April.
Okay.
Because most of us dancers were dancing with another company at that time. But I had already in my brain sorted out what I wanted to do, and it was easy to pass it on to my dancers.
Yeah. And that's beautiful, and we can't wait to see it on stage. So, Veejhi, can we please get all of the details?
Okay, so the Chandramukhi is on Saturday 23rd. Tickets are available at Queen's Hall box office, Little Store in Curep. We have Lisa B's Swimming Institute in Debe, and Nancy's Pharmacy on Rodney Road, Launch Park, and also on Gaston Street in Chaguanas.
And what do you hope those who come to see it will take away from Chandramukhi?
I think they would fully understand Kathak in its splendor.
Yeah.
It's a situation where the classical art form in our country really do not get the appreciation. And there are a few people who are diehards who will come out, but it's appealing to everyone.
Yeah.
My last production, which was Swan Lake, that draw in a massive crowd of people who were in the ballet, who dance ballet and different types of dances came. So this time around, I want everyone to come out and see that it's not only a certain type of dance, like straightforward technique pieces, but they're also entertaining pieces as well in the Kathak repertoire. So welcome, come enjoy an evening of dance.
And finally, what's next for the company itself?
Oh, the girls has requested that I do Cinderella.
Very good.
So Cinderella is next.
So that means you'll be back with us next.
Of course, please.
And for those who are interested, where can we actually get more information about the company as well, so we can follow and stay updated?
Okay. So Shiv Kalakendra was established around 32 years ago. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram under the same name, Shiv Kala Kendra.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining
You're
us
most
this morning. It's been a pleasure to have you and looking forward to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Company Director Veejhi Seeramlal here with us this morning, talking about something you don't want to miss happening at Queen's Hall this coming weekend. Stay tuned. There's more coming up after this break.